The project we have in mind is a dream, like the story of Atlantis, and what we are proposing is a new project able to connect the historic culture of the most developed civilization of the past with the new technology to live under the water. Our project remained the Star Trek design of a mothership named Enterprise. This is the reason because our project is named Atlantide Enterprise. Past and present for two countries, Egypt and Italy, then could have the same origin of Atlantis. This project is the synthesis of researches and its following applications in order to obtain a new form to build an hotel in the water with a new idea able to respect the ecological system and the environmental impact of our construction is the same that can have a boat floating in the water, and the only contact with the deep sea is the anchorage. Our goal is to realize a super modern hotel half under the water with submerged sleeping rooms equipped with a big window for a submarine view. The high tech we obtain from our supplier consent to our structure to rotate on himself, realizing a continuous changeable view all over the 360 degrees of the sea around. What we want to really innovate with our idea, it is the opposite concept normally used for building some recovery for tourists or people or inhabitants all over the world. Normally it is used cement and material destined to remain forever or for centuries in the place where it is built, and developed and transforming forever the habitat where the construction takes place. The consequences are a deep change of the nature of the environment around, and it will be never as it was before. Our purpose is to supply and utilize something that in any moment we can move into another place, or disassembly in a few days and with a relative low cost. Even the impact for the building yard during the cement construction has a brutal impact on the ground and on the environment. With our project we want to respect the area, the habitat, the nature of the place from the beginning. The traditional structures always use petrol to produce the necessary electricity. In our structure, instead, we obtain electricity and hot water from solar panels. If more electricity is needed, or in emergency, we add a container as a complete unit for cogeneration energy. Our philosophy, the nature is the protagonist, and we want to exalt this treasure in a way that all the tourists can be delighted by this show. Moreover, we put a lot of attention in order to be able to leave this value to our sons. Our mission is to realize a tourist company consisting in a floating water hotel with a new guest structure very original, the second all over the world, which will be full of new technology that we can resume in the following point. The energy aspect, sun, wind, hot and cool insulation, environmental impact, good and careful space and geometry utilization, quality of material and correct location, the autonomy and self-support for the work, production of sweet water with desalter, garbage storage and transfer, remote control by computer for all the maintenance assistance. As we told before, all the complete hotel is floating on the upper level of the water as a boat house, and the half part is under the water level like a hull of a ship. All the structure will be translated in the high water some meter far from the shore. The guest will reach the hotel by a floating pier or by a boat. All the project is studied with a particular attention in order to have the less natural impact, thanks to the following shredness. First of all, The position of our structure is partially under the water level, so the view impact is partially reduced and it appears as a boat floating on the water. The relation between the dimension and the space has particularly been taken in consideration during the project studies, and each module perfectly resumes the fruitful utilization of the volume and area. All the structure forms a view out of the water about 2,280 meter cubic and 660 meter cubic under the water, for totally 3,040 cubic meter, so the view impact is very low. The building and all the structures are completely assemblable and dismantleable as a toy, and we can move it in any moment from the area where it is placed and return to the seat like it was before, and leaving everything as nothing was done in this place, as nothing was never existed before. The anchorage. Another very important point in our project is the system used in order to fix the structure into the sea. Faithful to our concept Impact Zero, also the anchorage has to be able to be removed in any moment and without any permanent consequence on the sea habitat. The plinth is made by a cement component made in a factory and assembled in the sea in a way that no liquid cement is poured in the water. In this way the plinth can be located on the sand, avoid to ruin the depth of the sea. The system is very simple and tested by our experience in many equipments. The center pivot is connected with the big plinth and all the structure can slide on it in a way to consent to amortize the waves. All the system is very safe and very easy in order to make the maintenance. The structure slides on the big pipe and lands on the sea as a spaceship. The reason because we named the design Florence Flower Delis is related to the form of flower that the rooms form when they are in their own position, looked around the central column. The models consist of 12 rooms, triangular shaped with round ends, like lazy petal. The models are individually manufactured and then assembled to form a round flower-like structure which spread into 3 levels. The underwater or bedroom, the water level or living room area, and the up level or flybridge, reception and restaurant area. In the low level under the water we have the night zone with 2 big windows in the sea and 1 big mirror on the 3rd wall. The immersed level, it consists of a bedroom with bathroom. The wide windows allow a panoramic view of the sea bottom, which the slow rotation make always new. The water flat, the surface floor, is opened onto a private terrace, on which the guests can sunbath, relax and have a swim, like from a boat deck. A special wall provides enough privacy. The superstructure facilities a dome covers the entire structure. It houses the facilities and covers the reception area, the hall and the dining room. In this part we will organize the reception and the restaurant. As we told before, the reception is foreseen in this floor and the balcony all around consents a very nice and romantic view. The restaurant will be at the same place, and we want to organize it in a mix between Egyptian fish market layout organization and the Italian recipe for the Italian flavor food. The hotel is completed with many equipment located on the shore and pipe connected with the activity floating on the water. The salted plant producing sweet water from the sea water with osmosis technology or steam distillation plant, sewage recovery by autoclave and water depurator transforming black water in a clean water. Garbage landing press container for stock waste and transport to the landfill by roll-on roll-off truck. Sub-hotel may be located close to the coral reef or where the sea offers interesting sea bottom life, in sheltered water or with the protection supplied by specially designed artificial submarine barriers which also hide the restocking of the sea life. This is a dream, could become a reality. Let us a place for building the project. Thank you for your attention.